Dan Eisenhower for Ashland, 8 carries for 52 yards. Taylor Housewright, 13 carries for 38 yards. Housewright through the air, 14 of 23 for 96 yards and 3 interceptions. Let's look at the team numbers. Time of possession remains relatively similar, 49 to 46 in terms of offensive snaps. 12 first downs for the Arrows compared to just 8 for Piqua. Rushing yardage 106 to 85, advantage Indians. Passing yardage 124 to 96, again advantage Piqua. And the total yardage for the ball game 230 to 181. Piqua only committed 1 turnover, that an interception thrown by him. Turnovers for Ashland, 2 fumbles and 3 interceptions. You see the penalty yardage there, 6 penalties against Piqua, 5 against the Arrows, and the final score 27-0, the Indians over the Arrows. With the win, Piqua improves to 11-2, while Ashland drops to 12-1. Final score tonight at Tiffin, Piqua 27 and Ashland nothing. Game of the Week is directed by and graphics are created by Eric Ossenheimer. On audio and replay is Brad Francis. Sideline cameraman Justin Boffman. Sideline camera grip is Kurt Pinkley. The overhead eye in the sky, as always, is Mr. Bob Nye. For Jeff Fallon, I'm Bob Miller. Good night, everybody, from Tiffin.
The WMFD Sports Game of the Week, presented by Empire Affiliates, your community credit union, has also been brought to you in part by The Ohio State University at Mansfield, Gandert Door Company, Empress Express, Richland Bank, Mid-Ohio Collision Center, Richland County Children's Services, Hirsch Drug, Miller's Jewelry, First Federal Bank of Ohio, North Central State College, Mansfield-Richland County Public Library, Renaissance Performing Arts, Med Central Home Care and Hospice, Johnny Johnson Sports, B-Dry System of North Central Ohio, Mansfield-Richland Area Chamber of Commerce, and by People's Savings and Loan Company of Bucyrus.
May I have 10 seconds on the clock, please? Name the term which refers to the growth of a plant in response to gravity.
This is WMFD-TV Channel 68 and America's first independent digital television station, WMFD Digital Television, Mansfield. We're playing your favorite artists on Mix 106.1. Happy holidays. Main Street Mansfield presents the annual First Merit Bank Holiday Parade. The holiday shopping season is in full swing. Make a visit to beautiful downtown Mansfield, a part of your family's holiday tradition. Now, let's go downtown for the start of the First Merit Bank Holiday Parade.
I'm Shelley Kemper. It's good to be with everybody today as we welcome in the holidays right here in Mansfield. We're at the, of course, the gazebo here in Central Park.
There's no monthly plan premium, and Anthem Senior Advantage covers almost every healthcare service you may need. including preventive care like health screenings, vision and hearing exams, built-in Medicare Part D coverage for generic and brand drugs, including some generic drugs not covered by most Part D plans. You can see your primary care doctor for only $10 a visit. And you get a membership in the Silver Sneakers Fitness Program. Anthem Senior Advantage. Contact your independent Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield agent or call us now. Anthem has answers. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. 1-800-797-4905.
Final score, as you hear the loudspeaker, Piqua being awarded their regional championship trophy. Ashland's already received their runner-up trophy. For the Arrows, well, 100 years, the 100th year of Ashland High School football. I don't think anybody would have dreamed this. Their first undefeated season since 1963 and their deepest penetration into the playoffs ever. They fall here tonight and are regional runners-up. It's been a heck of a year. Congrats to the seniors and congratulations to Coach Scott Valentine on a record of 12-1. Individual numbers for Piqua. Brandon Sane, 14 carries, 42 yards. Quarterback Justin Hem, 19 carries, 54 yards. Hem through the air, 8 of 13, 124 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Phil Collier with 2 receptions for 28 yards and a touchdown on offense from his defensive spot. He also had an 87-yard interception return for a touchdown. So Collier ends up with 2 touchdowns tonight for Piqua. Dan Eisenhower for Ashland, 8 carries for 52 yards. Taylor Housewright, 13 carries for 38 yards. Housewright through the air, 14 of 23 for 96 yards and 3 interceptions. Let's look at the team numbers. Time of possession remains relatively similar, 49 to 46 in terms of offensive snaps. 12 first downs for the Arrows compared to just 8 for Piqua. Rushing yardage 106 to 85, advantage Indians. Passing yardage 124 to 96, again advantage Piqua. And the total yardage for the ball game 230 to 181. Piqua only committed 1 turnover, that an interception thrown by him. Turnovers for Ashland, 2 fumbles and 3 interceptions. You see the penalty yardage there, 6 penalties against Piqua, 5 against the Arrows, and the final score 27-0, the Indians over the Arrows. With the win, Piqua improves to 11-2, while Ashland drops to 12-1. Final score tonight at Tiffin, Piqua 27 and Ashland nothing. Game of the Week is directed by and graphics are created by Eric Ossenheimer. On audio and replay is Brad Francis. Sideline cameraman Justin Boffman. Sideline camera grip is Kurt Pinkley. The overhead eye in the sky, as always, is Mr. Bob Nye. For Jeff Allen, I'm Bob Miller. Good night, everybody, from Tiffin.
The WMFD Sports Game of the Week, presented by Empire Affiliates, your community credit union, has also been brought to you in part by The Ohio State University at Mansfield, Gandert Door Company, Empress Express, Richland Bank, Mid-Ohio Collision Center, Richland County Children's Services, Hirsch Drug, Miller's Jewelry, First Federal Bank of Ohio, North Central State College, Mansfield Richland County Public Library, Renaissance Performing Arts, Med Central Home Care and Hospice, Johnny Johnson Sports, B-Dry System of North Central Ohio, Mansfield Richland Area Chamber of Commerce, and by People's Savings and Loan Company of Bucyrus.
Join the WMFD TV Alltel Cellular Roam Team. If you witness an accident, spot a fire, or just come across a story that should make news, call 419-529-NEWS. Or from your Alltel cell phone, call Star News. You'll be eligible for cash awards for the best news tip. So remember, when you see breaking news, call 419-529-NEWS or Star News on your Alltel cell phone. Be part of the WMFD Alltel Roam Team.
This is WMFD TV Channel 68 and America's first independent digital television station, WMFD Digital Television, Mansfield.
Be a part of something special. The Galleon chapter of a Special Wish Foundation. Call 419-683-3331.
Supposed to be in this box that aren't in this box that make this a stand. So this is actually going to be a stand. Not only is it the box that your sword's going to come in, but it makes a stand as well. You can see the slit right there. There's one right there as well. And then on the other side. Masahiro. Masahiro. That was bad. Coming to you today, let me show you the katana that you're picking up on for less than $100. This is almost scary. I've offered a lot of katanas over the past 11 years. I have never been able to do the kind of quality at the price you see on your screen. This is just flat out impressive. As a matter of fact, my next door neighbor had been asking me for a sword, and this is what I got him. I bought my next door neighbor one of these swords. This is what I got him. Solid black Kurikata, the Sageo, 6-tie Sageo on this, also done in solid black. The Saya is done in solid black with that beautiful lacquer look, that lacquer finish over the top of it. The Suka Ito, cotton wrap, okay? This isn't a nylon. This is a cotton wrap, diamond-shaped design, as you would expect. The Minukis and Makugis both represented on here. You can see it. The Suba is done in a gold finish, not the bright, flashy gold finish, a beautiful gold finish. Check this out. Now, what makes this so impressive, the front side of the Suba, as you can see, the very end tail of the horse, you flip it over, and the pattern continues right there. There we go. So the pattern continues, and I'll show that to you on the box. Shows you how the pattern goes around. Today, it is $98. Look at the blade. True temper line on this blade. I want to overemphasize that point. It is a true temper line. This is a sword that I will own. I love this pattern. This is a sword that I will own. Now, here's what I was talking about. Here it is. This is what the Suba looks like right here. So if you could piece it together, it would be one scene. That's the Suba that you are going to have. $98 price tag. If you go ahead and you dial in right now, I wish that do we not have a pumpkin or anything laying around that I can do some damage to with this? Because this is meant to be used. This is meant to be used. It has an incredible feel, an incredible weight. What's that? This is a beautiful sword. It really is an insult to offer such quality for under a $100 price tag. I would do it, but how much trouble am I going to get in if I cut that thing up? I'm going to get in so much trouble if I do that, if I lay into that. What's that? The moment I cut that in half, I'm going to get in trouble. They're bringing me little props and they're saying, hey, slice this up. But I know the moment that I slice that up, Doug, I'm going to get in big trouble for that. But these are meant to be used. Look at the spine on that blade. Very, very thick blade on this. So if you need a practice piece, this is the practice piece. $98 price tag. I'm going to give you another 60 seconds because I've got to get to the wall behind me. I promised I would show everything that's on the wall. 60 seconds. Now remember, the wall of blades. Remember, this container that you're looking at right here, there are 4 slits in it. There are pieces that go through there, and this actually makes a stand. I don't know where those pieces went to.
You'll have them in your box.
You'll have them in your box. I love this. I mean, I absolutely love this. The cotton wrap. That's something else that separates this. And you know, when you get a katana at home, if it has nylon wrapping, it doesn't have the feel. This has a cotton wrap. The Suka Ito, that's the wrap that goes around, diamond-shaped design, is done in a cotton. It's what it should be done in. Beautiful blade, the gold accenting Suba. Impressive piece, and it's less than $100. Unfortunately, we're almost completely sold out of these. I'm going to be moving this, making sure that I've got everything out of the way, so we can get to that wall of blades before we go to the break. Okay. All right. Go ahead and get a quick shot of that. $98. That is the most impressive katana for $98 price tag that I've ever done. Period. Ever. In 11 years, that is the most impressive katana I have ever offered for less than a $100 price tag. Now, let's start over here up at the top. For those of you that saw the movie, and I'm going to have to do this quick, I've got about 3 minutes. For those of you that saw the movie Hellboy, let me show you this piece. It is very unique, officially licensed, manufactured by United Cutlery. It's only $99.95. That's it, $99.95 right here. It tells you, Hellboy, officially licensed product, manufactured by United Cutlery. It's etched onto the blade. We have these available, and it comes along with the wall plaque, and that's less than $100. I've never offered that for less than $200. Today it's less than $100. We also have the Scorpion King sword. For those of you that watched the movie The Scorpion King, we have that sword. It is once again officially licensed. Underneath that, we have our Claymore. This one is done with a natural hardwood handle, hand and a half, mirror polish finish across the guard, and mirror polish finish on the blade. We have those for less than a $45 price tag. Down at the bottom, this is our Dragon Spear. It's about 67.5 inches in overall length. The Dragon Spear is $38.96. If you're thinking about getting that gift for the individual that has everything, there you go. Now, the centerpiece. This is, hands down, the absolute coolest battle axe I've ever shown. You have the skull in the center, you have the flames coming off of the side, giving you that two-tone look to it, with a spike up at the top, hardwood handle, leather wrapping all the way around it, spikes set in on that leather, and then the very end portion of it, right down here, also done with spikes on it. That is just simply cool. Unfortunately, we only have about 3 dozen of those left, and it'll be sold out. We have our Sword of Heroes in silver. On the blade, it says First Responders. You've seen those before. We have them available, $49.95. Underneath that is our Roman Century piece. This comes along with a display plaque. It's done with the natural hardwood with the gold trim. That's only $69.95. That bad boy weighs in at about 5-6 pounds. And then that one's already sold out. That's already sold out, so I can't even offer that to you. The Barbarian's already gone, guys. It's already sold out. Now, don't go anywhere. There's a lot more coming up after this short little break. Continue to dial in here. Continue to dial in on that Masahiro handmade katana. It's only a $98 price tag on that one. But you don't want to miss a minute of what's going to be coming up after the break. As I said, continue to dial in here. If you have any questions at all, our representatives will be glad to help you out. Boone will be joining me in just about 2 minutes.
Strikes, proofs, mint sets, unique currency, the coin vault. Today on Shop at Home. Flawless skin, ageless complexion, 85 years in the making. Elizabeth Grant, with her skin damaged in World War II, she teamed with a chemist whose unique formulation built a beauty empire. Now, those luxurious anti-aging beauty treatments are available on Shop at Home. Creams and lotions to turn back the hands of time. Elizabeth Grant, exclusively on Shop at Home and shopathometv.com. It's the November bedding blowout. Create an entirely new look for your bedroom at a fraction of the normal price. Many of our 20-piece bedding sets have huge markdowns. Some sell for as low as $79.99. And if you order on shopathometv.com, you'll get free shipping. Hurry, this offer won't last long. The November bedding blowout with free shipping on shopathometv.com. It's a 30-second shop-at-home power pick. Celebrate the magic of the holiday season with this beautifully minted silver medallion. Made from 99.9% fine silver, the medallion is hand-painted and features a snowman. It comes with an ornament capsule for tree trimming and a handsome red velvet pouch. The hand-painted silver snowman medallion, just $29.95. Call now and ask for the power pick or find more designs at shopathometv.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Night Collector Show. I am Sean Lepler.
Hi, dude.
And we have an unbelievable half hour coming up for you. I have assembled a buoy set that I personally wanted. That should tell you something. When I went down to the warehouse, I said, I'm going to put something together that I want to take home. I want to put in the back of my car, and I don't want to bring to the studio. It's coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Personal favorite. Actually, there is an item number that you can buy it right now. Seriously, you ought to start. You ought to
There's
buy
only
it.
170 of these.
Yeah.
I can't take
just
order
by
170.
seeing these.
Yeah, just by seeing that, you should get in online on that one.
This is a pretty phenomenal deal.
Let's go ahead and let's just jump straight into this half hour. By the way, Mr. Breakfast Cries again. It's going to be coming up in just a couple
That's
seconds.
the name of it.
That's the name of it.
And there's a
By the
reason
way.
for that.
You will understand in just a minute.
It is pretty amazing.
You ready?
Unfortunately, as
There's
always,
170 of them.
that is it. Not one single
And it took me
more.
sitting down with a calculator and counting to get 170 of them. Let's take a look at the pocket knives
Let's
first.
do it. Real quick.
Pocket knives, Still Warriors.
Guys,
Autumn Skies.
love this set.
How can you not?
A saddle horn and that beautiful autumn sky bone handle. Just a premium pattern, highly collectible, a grandfather's favorite. The only difference is this is more pocket friendly than an original saddle horn that was 5 inches closed. It is a classic. It has German steel. Not just any German steel, Hen and Rooster German steel out of Solingen. Rumor has it that they're going for $25+. Retails, nobody even pays attention to them. Speaking of, it's kind of our dealer retail value, what dealers would pay for this knife set. Don't worry. We're going to give you a value tonight that's deserving of one of the funnest looking pocket knives that we offer. Under $40, guys.
How about 36 bucks or something?
Under
ridiculous like that?
$38.
That works for me.
The lowest price for 5 of the finest I recall ever offering. Look how that knife's been built. That is 420 German steel back spring. 440 German stainless blades. That's just one of the knives. Like I have, you can look at the knife and understand why people are getting 25 and up on them. $36. If that wasn't good enough, I'm going to show you your value, if not more. Just depends on how you market your product. The incredibly rare 5-blade Congress, a 5-blade pocket knife. How many of them have you ever seen? This pattern normally has 4 blades. We've inserted an additional and turned it into a 5-blade Congress. These are fetching $40+ from what I'm understanding. Like at the, weekend markets and things, places like that. Autumn Sky Bone, Rockwell tested, 5-blade Congress. Right now, what is it, like $7?
Not enough money. How about that?
$7 and change. All right, I'm going to set the 5-blade back down. A lot of people look at German knives that, that it's like 20 per blade, 20, 40, and so on. That's how they price them. Now, here is an original 4-blade Congress, a jumbo 4-blade. We do not have 200 of these sets left. That is unfortunate. Because we will sell all of these that we have available tonight, more than likely.
If we don't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Unless there's power outages all over the country. A jumbo 4-blade Congress that are selling, from what I'm understanding, $30 and up. we're going to include the beauty and a very historical, the original physician's knife since the early 1900s, reproduced by Steel Warrior with the original physician blades.
I want to get to this Bowie set. Can we hurry up this up?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Done. $36, 4 minutes.
And then there is a miniature toothpick. A Congress, the Jumbo Tobacco Congress, a 5-blade Congress, a saddle horn trapper, the original physician's knife, and a toothpick for $36. Every blade that you see, every one that you see, every blade is a Hen and Rooster German 440 stainless blade. There's 4, there's 6, there's 11, there's 13. We have 14 Hen and Rooster blades in the Steel Warrior frame.
And it's a $36 price tag.
Yeah, 36. Well, what does that break down to per German steel blade?
Not enough. $3.
Forget the handle. Yeah, anything like that. Not even that. Let's say
$2.87 or something.
$2.57 per German 440 stainless blade. Under $3 a German blade.
Do it quickly.
Forget the handles and everything else.
Yeah, do this quickly.
Just the steel alone.
3 minutes.
You know, we need to do that.
What's that?
We need to sell some German steel blades.
Just a blade.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I want to hurry up and get to this set.
Yeah, and maybe even let them sell the knife kits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I want the German stainless blades. You think we'd sell German stainless blades at $2.57 a piece?
I'm going to have to go with no on that.
I doubt. Oh, and by the way, out of all those 14 German blades of 440 that you're getting in this knife set, 5 of them have been Rockwell tested.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of 5, that Kentucky Congress pattern right here, this 5-blade pattern.
There's your money.
Absolutely. There's your money right there.
2 minutes.
That is the most expensive knife to manufacture. You're looking at it right there. That 5-blade pattern. When do you ever see a 5-blade Kentucky Congress pattern?
Well, it's one of the rarest knives that there are, pocket knives.
That one right there at $36, that's all you should receive. You shouldn't get anything else. That should be your money right there. There's $36 in value, easy. But the remaining 4, the 4-blade that you get in this, the toothpick, those shouldn't be in there. Shouldn't be included. That's all
saddle
you should
horn
get.
trap.
The saddle. Yeah, I didn't even talk about that. The saddle horn trapper. And that shouldn't be in there.
The regular Congress are.
There we go.
All of you seasoned collectors.
You gotta like
realize right here is your value.
Mm-hmm.
Going back over 100 years for this particular pattern. And back then, I don't believe that there were very few German companies that produced one of these.
You've got about 90 seconds
doctor's knife.
to dial in on this. About 90 seconds before the ultimate Bowie set arrives in front of you.
And that's an understatement.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to tell everybody exactly how this Bowie set came to be. I can't tell you this much. Mr. Breakfast will be crying again.
Well,
we'll be whining in this coffee.
This is a 100% true fact. As little as 3 days ago, Sean thought that this Bowie set you were about to see was going to sell in the $300 range. Is that not true?
$200. I thought it was going to be $292.99. I did the math on it. I thought it was going to be $292.99. That's what I thought it was going to be. As of literally 2 days ago. That's what I thought it was going to be. Wait until you see what we're going to do. Come on, clock, hurry up. Get out of here. 30 seconds remaining
when I saw the run sheet, we didn't realize until today, when I saw the run sheet, I thought, well, there's another mistake, another error on this Bowie set because it's not the price that he was saying it was.
Yep. And, you know, that happens from time to time. But last call here, $36 price tag on our Autumn Skies. Just think about the gift giving that you've got for the holidays. Great little stocking stuffers. They're all Steel Warriors. They're all backed with a lifetime guarantee. I like that. Lifetime warranty on pocket knives. That doesn't happen, does it? $36 price tag, $7 and change. Can't go wrong. Continue to dial in there. Your representatives will let you know when that one's sold out. I know we have less than 100 of those sets. Now, Mr. Breakfast cries again. That's what you see in front of me. When I built this, I had a couple of things in mind. First thing, I wanted to make my good friend Mr. Breakfast. Those of you that have been watching the Knife Collector Show, you know who he is. I wanted to put a set together that was going to make him cringe to no end. I also wanted to put a set together, and when I was piecing this together, it was a set that I personally wanted. Now, it's not the biggest piece count, but it is the pieces that I personally want. Now, let's just go ahead and take a look at what I put in here. First and foremost, we've got the Moby Dick. Great collector's pattern, great display piece, full tank construction, one solid piece of 440 stainless steel. Now, next to that, I put in a Pradle design. If you've never owned a Pradle design, if you've never owned a Pradle before, well, I've put one in here that makes it absolutely affordable. It's only $209.98. Next to that, we have the Kentucky Skinner in this. We also have the Lone Wolf with the linen micarta handle. I'll show that to you in just a couple of seconds. We have the Powder Horn. We have the ATF with that G10 contact insert. Feels like a shingle. So we have the ATF tactical design. And we have the Black Forest. That is one of our most requested tactical fixed blades we've ever even offered. I also made sure that I put in the Jim Frost Custom Skinning Series. These two pieces right here, one with the drop point, one with a gut hook. You do have that Kraton rubberized gripping on the handle. These are all-weather, all-purpose, the most incredible set of field knives you might ever own, especially for the money. There is no doubt in my mind. I made sure both of those were in here. I also put in my favorite Navy SEAL design. This is the XL731. That's my personal favorite in that Navy SEAL design. The XL731. The Hades buoy, custom display piece. You're looking at about 12 inches overall length on this with the etch work on the blade. It's a pretty impressive piece. Great showpiece. Definitely gathers a lot of attention. And for those of you that have been watching the Knife Collector Show for a long period of time, I put in a three-piece throwing set. Three-piece throwing set, we counted as one item. All three of those with one sheath counted as one item. Now, I am going to go ahead and let you know, when you get these at home, throw these upside down. You'll have better balance with them. Now, if I stop right there, you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 items. It's actually 14 blades, but 12 items. That would be about $18 a piece. Now, if I stop right there, great. Everybody's happy. Here's where Mr. Breakfast is going to start crying. This just came in. You've never had the opportunity to own this. These just came in. Now, we've offered Ninja Toes in the past. We've never offered this because it's not one blade. It's not a small Tanto tip blade, just one, which would be nice. But this is a three-blade system. Look at this. You have 3 blades in this one package. And then, of course, the Ninja Toe. All 3, one sheath, counted as one item. So now we're approaching about $15 a piece. And I don't know if you've been out there and you've been shopping, but a 3-blade system like this, you don't find for a $15 price tag. But that's what you're going to get if you go ahead and you dial in right now. I'm telling you, there are exactly 170 of these sets. That's it. There will not be order number 171. Here's one of the reasons why. I had to go to the warehouse and physically count, get on the rafters, and physically count the exact number of the Flying Dragon 3 design that we had left. We have sold through some, if I am not badly mistaken, I want to say 72,000 of these in about 2 months. Gone. It's $200 in retail value. There is your price tag right there. The Flying Dragon 3 design is going into your set if you're online quickly for this one. Don't, under any circumstances, wait, hesitate, sit back, go, a second, because it's not going to be here. When these are gone, this is it. There are no more. You won't ever have an opportunity to own it. I'm going to show you an item right now that you have never been able to buy, ever. This has never been offered in the color that I'm going to show you. Now, if you had bought this separately, you would have spent $69.95 on this item. You would have spent $24.95 for shipping and handling as well. But you have never been able to own this one in the silver with a simulated bone handle. Never. Now, we've offered this with the natural hardwood handle and the gold accents, but the Roman century piece that you were looking at with the display plaque has never been offered in that silver and white combination that you see right there. If you were to buy that from us right now, if you were buying this, you would spend $69.95. Then you would spend $24.95 for shipping and handling, because that bad boy right there takes an oversized box and it weighs about 20 pounds or so. So if I stop right there, if I throw absolutely nothing else in, at $209.98, there will be 170 very happy people. But while I was digging around, and see, I never stay where I'm supposed to stay. They'd say, okay, go over here to this side of the warehouse and check this out. Well, I'm curious. That's just my nature. I'm curious. I like to see what's going on. I like to see what makes things tick. So I started going around this 150,000 square foot warehouse looking for little odds and ends, little oddballs, what we haven't shown before. Is there anything that's out there that, maybe perhaps I can put in one of these sets? That's why this one's limited to 170. Here's an item you've never seen before, you've never had the opportunity to own, and there's another $100 in value. It's called the Scorpion. It is one of the coolest pieces I have ever laid my eyes on. The Scorpion, you've never had the opportunity to own until right now. It is a brand new custom display piece, but unfortunately there are only 170 of this item. This is the one piece out of everything that you see that's holding me back from doing 200 and maybe 250 of these. This one item, there are exactly 170 of the Scorpions. It's going in your set, and it comes along with that beautiful display. Set that right there. I love that. Absolutely. I have fallen in love with that piece. Now there's your set. There's everything you're going to get, and you do it today. It's only $2